What's up, fragrance family? Tommy with Studio Sense here. Listen, friend, whatever brought you here, whether it was the captivating name of the thumbnail or the look, the visual, or you're really interested in finding out some awesome alternatives to some fragrances that have been long since discontinued, whatever it is that brought you here, I'm really glad that you're here. We're gonna make the best of your time because, hey, you've got fragrances to put on, people to see, things to do, relationships to knock down, problems to squash, a car to build, maybe a house, I don't know. But you got lots to do and you need as much time as you can get, so we're not gonna waste time here. As soon as this intro rolls, we're gonna jump into some really cool information about alternatives to discontinued fragrance. Welcome back, friends. Anytime I can see the sun setting on the horizon of a beginning of a weekend, I am super stoked because weekends are where you get to spend time with family, where you get to play video games, where you get to write that novel that you're writing, where you get to travel to spend time with a friend or FaceTime a friend or whatever it is that you're looking forward to do. You don't have to work. You don't have to work for the man. You don't have to do the 9 to 5. You don't have to stamp that time card, whether it's analog or digital. You are your own man. I want to take a little bit of your time to help make your weekend even better. So today we're talking about colognes that have been discontinued that you can no longer get. Now, a lot of fragrances will become discontinued, but then you see a ton of them out there and they seem to never disappear. That is the case still with some that are discontinued, meaning they're not manufacturing them anymore, but they must have made a ton of them because they're still out there. Well, these fragrances you can't really find. And if you do find one, it's gonna be upwards of $200, $300, $400, and you're not gonna pay that for it. I don't want you to pay that for it. So we've got some alternatives to some really cool fragrances. One of the absolute irrevocably cool fragrances that reminds me of James Bond, kind of a James Bondish, like a man that drives an Aston Martin and has one of those things that cuts off the end of a cigar. I don't even know the name of it, but I do know that he would wear something like Givenchy Gentleman Only Absolute. What a fantastic fragrance. Can't get it anywhere, can't find it anywhere. It's one of Givenchy's best. They have since replaced this with some other fragrances that are also great, but this one here is just a fantastic, spicy, winter, fall-oriented fragrance. An amalgamation of cinnamon, nutmeg, saffron, a good portion of vanilla. Sounds similar to some other fragrances like Spice Bomb and Bvlgari Man in Black, and it is similar, but this one is just a bit more dressed up, though you can wear it casually. So what about a fragrance like this that you want to wear but you can't get? Lucky for us, there is a fragrance brand that is extremely affordable, but they make fantastic, really almost niche-like quality, inexpensive cheapies. This next one that I would recommend in lieu of Gentleman Only Absolute is Lalique White and Black. Now, yes, I've talked about this ad infinitum on my channel. I will continue talking about it because I think this is still yet an underappreciated gem of a fragrance. If you don't own this, you've never heard about it before, it is a blind buy worthy fragrance in my book. You just can't go wrong with this. If you like anything about spicy, warm, vanilla, refined, this one has the refinement that is missing in Spice Bomb, that is a little bit missing in Bvlgari Man in Black, maybe not the parfum. This one is on par with all of those, and you're gonna pay less than 50 bucks for it. Another discontinued fragrance that you can no longer get, that in my book was a kind of an underappreciated gem as well, is one from the German house Joop, and it is Joop Homme Absolute. This one here is what I call a slow burn. You know, it came out, nobody really cared about it, but the few people that began wearing it and using it really, really loved it and stood behind it and still do. Black pepper, ylang-ylang, incense, vetiver, vanilla. Smells so good. It's a bit more on the mature side, and it's a perfect fall, winter, cold weather fragrance. This one has a very warm, earthy, loamy, rich effect to its aroma, but again, you can't find it anywhere. The fragrance that I would recommend in lieu of Joop Homme Absolute, actually two fragrances. One of them you can't find anywhere. If you happen to have it in your collection, you'll know exactly what I mean, though. It is by Zadig & Voltaire, Just Rock. Fits in the same category as Joop Homme Absolute. It's got a very nice, smooth, very dry, earthy, loamy, and kind of light shale rock appeal to it with the incense there. But again, this one is impossible to find. It's only if you have it in your collection. In lieu of Just Rock, though, is its big brother, where all fragrances came from, the original Zadig and Voltaire, This Is Him. Basically what you're getting in this is Joop Homme Absolute, but the addition of sandalwood. So you get this creamy, milky, more vanillic, which actually most people would consider an improvement over the earthy, loamy Joop Homme Absolute. So can't recommend this one enough, guys. It is also a compliment puller and head turner. Smells fantastic. A little on the dry side, dark, rich incense that's perfect for cold weather. Another rich, emblematic dark passenger, we'll say, that has gone the way of the dodo, unfortunately, is one by Issey Miyake, and it is Nuit de Sea Pulse of the Night. By now, a very iconic, popular fragrance. For a popular fragrance, it's really impossible to find. If you can find it, it's going to be on eBay. You're going to pay upwards of $200 to $300 for it. I wouldn't say that it's worth that, but it is a fantastic, epic fragrance at its original price point. This one has frankincense and spices labbed in them. There's cashmere, there's a good bit of leather and patchouli combined to make a super rich, again, I use that word, emblematic. This is a remarkable fragrance for a designer fragrance. And so what can you use, or what could you wear that's similar to Pulse of the Night? I know that's kind of a tall order. Well, lucky for us, similar to Lalique, there is another brand that creates designer fragrances that are just on the cusp of being niche-like in quality. It is Chopard, and the fragrance that's similar to Pulse of the Night is, you guessed it, Chopard Black Incense Malaki, or Malaki, however you want to say that. What an epic fragrance. Guys, when you wear this fragrance, you honestly will be like, Pulse of the what? They're very much related. Now, there are a few things missing in Black Incense Malaki that is in Pulse of the Night, and that is kind of an autumnal warmth, I'll say, kind of a golden. You see how the gold stripes go across the presentation, the bottle, the flagon? It's all about the deep, rich, dark incense, but there's a little bit of a warmth there, kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. This isn't quite as autumnal warm, but instead it has this very refined, rich quality about it that is, in some cases, even a little bit better than Pulse of the Night. So this, very viable, very accessible, and very inexpensive when you stack it up against the current price of this on eBay. We are rapidly knocking down our discontinued fragrances and replacing them with fragrance and colognes that are equally as good, and especially in this particular case. Guys, remember when Mercedes-Benz released Mercedes-Benz Cologne? There were a handful of fragrances released in this bottle style by Mercedes-Benz, and by far, Mercedes-Benz Cologne took the forefront, right? It took the limelight. It's just a great overall fresh, summertime, lemon zesty kind of fragrance. It's got a nice musk to it as well that makes it last a lot longer than your typical citrus fresh fragrance, and it kind of created a little bit of a following, and then it suddenly went away. So what if you want to wear something like Mercedes-Benz Cologne and smell like it and have that fresh lemon zest last all day long? There are some very inexpensive options for you. First of all, Eau de Rocus Man, or Eau de Rocus Homme. What a fantastic 90s oriented fragrance. So it not only do you get a little bit of a throwback feeling in the overall oak moss muskiness in this fragrance, just a little bit though, not super much. It doesn't take you back in time. It's just like a nostalgic kind of aroma, but it is definitely a sexy, zesty, lemon fresh, lemon verbena focused type fragrance, similar to Mercedes-Benz Cologne, and I would say in some ways a little bit better. Now, if you wanted a citrus bomb and something that's just a bit more powerful even than Mercedes-Benz Cologne, but has that same kind of the citrus lemony quality, then of course you might want to check out Versace's latest in the Eros line. No, not the latest, Najim is the latest, Versace Eros Energy. It is nothing but a lemon fresh, zesty, citrusy bomb of a fragrance for summer. And so you got a couple of options. Just because Mercedes-Benz Cologne has gone away doesn't mean you can't smell like it or you can't enjoy the freshness of that citrus-oriented fragrance. The next discontinued fragrance that you can't find anywhere that is kind of carved out a little special place in my heart because I used to wear this all the time. It was my go-to, and in many cases, if I'm going out on a date or going to be in an intimate setting, I still kind of gravitate towards it a little bit, but I'm kind of worried about using it all up because once it's gone for good. But there are, thankfully, some fragrances that are very similar to Paco Rabanne's Pure Excess Night. There aren't really any fragrances that smell exactly like this because it's just so unique. I mean, let's face it, ginger, vanilla, myrrh, the salted caramel, it smells so good. There's a little bit of a pencil shavings lead kind of smell to this too that just adds to the nostalgia factor of the fragrance. It's also got that sexy wow factor for date nights. So instead of being SOL and not being able to smell like this, there are some fragrances that are similar, and in this case I'm going to defer back to Paco Rabanne in line with Pure Excess Night. I'm going to go back to the same designer for a fragrance that smells similar, is a bit sweeter, and definitely a monster when it comes to performance, and that is Invictus Victory Elixir, the Elixir version of the Invictus Victory DNA. Invictus Victory came out as a spicy, wonderful, cold weather version of the bubblegum kind of Invictus DNA. It was a bit more mature. The bubblegum went away mostly. Bubblegum is back to a degree, but it's darker, it's richer, it's more methodical. There's a bit of methodology to the bubblegum smell now. It's like it's going somewhere, you know, you've got somewhere to be, you've got an agenda, and I like that about it. It's kind of a bit more sexy, and that's what puts it in the realm of a fragrance like Pure Excess Night. Now you've got the wow factor, the sexy factor is there as well, so date nights, absolutely. It doesn't have necessarily the nostalgic feel of the combination of notes that are in this, but it comes pretty darn close, and this one lasts all day long. Invictus Victory Elixir, as you might imagine with that concentration of oils, is a performance beast. Speaking of Invictus, back in 2016 and 2018, there were two different versions of the same fragrance that were released, and that is Invictus Aqua. Some people say that they're dramatically different. They're not really dramatically different. They're okay. It doesn't matter which version. It's a great aquatic fragrance embedded with that Invictus DNA, that popular DNA. But there are a lot of people that weren't able to get this. Even as it grew in popularity, it was discontinued, went away. For a while, you could find it at discounters. You can't find this anywhere now. So what about a fragrance that smells similar to, got that sweet, light bubblegum, Invictus, marine, aquatic, woody kind of aromatic quality? There's all kinds of clones that you can get, but if you want a great quality fragrance that's similar to this and still yet does its own thing, there is a fragrance that I can recommend that even as we're talking, it's growing harder and harder to find. I did find one link though for under $40, which is a steal for this, and that is Kenzo Homme Eau de Parfum. Kenzo is an unusual brand. They keep everything really close to the vest. They release something and then they make it go away. This is one of their best releases, I think. For being a very sweet fragrance, it has a complicated scent profile. In fact, much more complicated than just your basic kind of aquatic, sweet, freshy, which is what Invictus Aqua is. So if you want something just a bit more complicated that does its own thing and it goes in kind of a different direction, still yet in tandem with Invictus Aqua, definitely try out Kenzo Homme EDP. I think you'll really enjoy it. You can get it for about $35 at walmart.com right now, and I'll leave the link below. There aren't very many places, not really any, that you can find this fragrance, and especially at that price. So I recommend grabbing it up before they're all gone. Does anyone remember the Pebble fragrances from Bvlgari? They were very, very popular back in the day, and they're still very popular. In fact, there's Aqua Amara, very popular marine-oriented fragrance. And of course, you can actually still get, even as they're all discontinued, you can still get Bvlgari Aqua and Aqua Marine. But one you cannot get and cannot find anywhere, Aqua pour Homme Atlantiqve. Of course, it would be my favorite of the line that you can't find anywhere. Thankfully, I have a full Pebble. I have a rock's worth. What a fantastic fragrance. I'll waste a couple sprays. There's something super fresh about Bvlgari Aqua pour Homme Atlantiqve. You can't really find this anywhere, and you can't really find the refinement of this fragrance in a basic marine or aquatic fragrance. However, there are a couple that come really close to this. In fact, if you combine both their DNAs, it would be very, very similar. The first fragrance that you can use in lieu of is Versace Dylan Blue. Don't have to say much about Dylan Blue. If you don't already know this fragrance, go to your local rack store, try out a sample. I'm sure they probably have it. Most stores do. Order a sample or just blind buy. If you like blue fragrances, if you like aquatic fragrances, or you've never tried one before, this is a great starter fragrance as well. It doesn't necessarily have the refinement of Atlantiqve, but it comes pretty close. In terms of salty, marine, briny kind of quality, that is Atlantiqve, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense probably comes the closest, although it doesn't have the tight kind of refined feel that is in the Bvlgari fragrance. But again, it's pretty close, and you can wear this much more casually. In fact, you can wear both casually. Versace Dylan Blue lends itself to being a little more dressed up, but both of these combined are really close to Aqua Atlantiqve. All right, guys, unless my math is off, that's 7 fragrances, but I did grab one just as I was hitting record that I wanted to share with you. Let me just say that I've had the pleasure of wearing this fragrance the last few days, and I've really enjoyed it. In fact, I never thought that Prada L'Homme Water Splash is or would be a great cold weather fragrance, but it is. It's fantastic for cool weather, especially the lighter cool weather like autumn going into winter, but not quite deep, dark, cold, frozen winter yet. But even as a winter fragrance, you could still wear it. This is a laundry fresh, light iris, musky, fresh fragrance. For an aquatic fragrance from Prada, you might think that this doesn't perform very well. I get a good 8-9 hours. All the Prada L'Homme line has been discontinued. You can't find this anywhere. So what would be a fragrance that you could wear in lieu of this? You're probably already thinking this, but if not, you'll be surprised how close Mont Blanc Individuel is to Prada L'Homme Water Splash. It doesn't last as long. It's not as ebullient in terms of performance and that density, that musky, that weight that Prada L'Homme Water Splash has, but it comes the closest of most inexpensive designer fragrances out there. So this one is a must-have, guys. It's very inexpensive. It's still available. Yes, it's been discontinued purportedly for a very long time. Well, guys, that's it for my short list. I will do another video like this. I love doing videos like this where there's scarcity in terms of a particular fragrance because it's discontinued or just gone away, and there are still yet other fragrances out there that are similar to or will do the job as good as, if not in some cases, better. Let me know what you guys think though. Which of these are your favorites, or if you have a favorite replacement of a discontinued fragrance, let everyone know what those are in the comments below. Thanks so much, though, for stopping by and tuning in. I hope you have a great, fantastic weekend or weekday or whenever you're watching this video. As always, thank you so much for your continued support on my channel. I'm Tommy with Studio Sense, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video review.